Episode 2, Season 2 of the Linguica Bowl podcast with another new face of the podcast. He's the first champion, the inaugural champion of Linguica Bowl, and he's
Yes,
back looking for
sir.
revenge, looking for that second title. It's my guy, Zach Nunes. Nunes, how you doing?
Doing
Welcome to the
good.
pod,
Doing
Nuno.
great.
I was looking forward to the banner, the championship banner behind, but I'll take the Marley one. I like the Marley one.
Nah, I gotta leave that that's at the first stadium,
Yeah.
It's a new home.
Relocation.
Relocation, rebranding and all that.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
Nunes,
make a good banner.
it was a tough week for you. Let me share the screen here. Tough
Alrighty.
week.
Yeah,
Lost
it
by
was
3 points
Wow.
this weekend. Tell us,
tough, man.
tell us a little bit how you're feeling about your squad 3 weeks in.
Initially, man, I was a little ticked, bro. I was fucking pissed off, bro. Yeah, but whatever, dude. Fucking 3 points, it could have went either way. So, I could have been 2-1, but whatever. Sloan, he has a nasty team. Team slow balls, always a perennial playoff team. So, you lose to a squad like that, it is what it is. But obviously, wish the boys came out with the dub. I will say, Jettas, man, 4 points. Holy shit, dude.
Not what you wanted out of the fourth overall pick.
That Sunday night game too. That was
Definitely
definitely
not.
frustrating. With Russ and Javante only combining for 16 points.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what it came down to. I needed them to outscore. I needed them to outscore Debo by like what was it, 8 points, man. And I think I needed them to outscore Debo by 12, and they only gave me like fucking 8 on him, so I lost by like 4, whatever, 3.
Overall,
So-
though, I think you got a decent squad though. You have a couple guys that didn't have good weeks like Justin Jefferson, Gabe Davis, but I think you have a promising roster though.
Yeah, for sure, dude, for sure. I think Zach Ertz actually looking pretty nice this year. Ramondre, I think he got that role over Damian Harris. He's been getting more snaps each week. He's been catching a little bit of passes. Russell Wilson too, man. He's been rough, so gotta definitely switch it up at quarterback. ETN, he's pretty solid, man. J-Rob obviously got the starting job right now, but I think maybe towards the end of the year, get some fresh legs going because I think he's only played 3 games, so.
Yeah, 3 games is time career.
Ayuk went off at the end of last year with Jimmy G, so he's probably gonna. And Debo's been used as a running back. Palmer, as long as Keenan Allen's out, but he's been building a little chemistry with Justin Herbert. And then the last couple guys, Russell Gage is good right now, just for a couple weeks while people are injured. But Algier and Rashad White are kind of like just stash guys for, in case somebody gets injured or something. But yeah, overall, it seems not bad.
You feeling dangerous, Nunes?
No, I wouldn't say dangerous. No, nah. Not riding. I'm not riding with Russ right now, bro. I don't know if you actually peeped. If you go to my team right now, Mata, I just made a couple changes right before the pod.
Let me try and get on there.
Have you tried the new Danger Witch yet, Nunes? In support of your quarterback? Wow, not your quarterback anymore, huh?
Made a couple changes.
Wow.
What a move
No,
you make.
no Russ.
Carson Wentz, huh?
That's just for right now. We'll see.
Send a message to Russ.
At whoever.
I like the move. He hasn't been playing up to standards. You got to give
If
Carson
that's
Wentz
a
a try.
message to me, I do not like it.
No. we don't
What
get that far
what does
ahead.
that mean?
I'm just saying.
Did you have Carson Wentz or did you pick him up off waivers?
I just picked him up like 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
What
at that,
did
giving us some
who
context.
had him? Who had him prior? Andy? Crooked?
Yeah, I think Andy, but he dropped him before Sunday,
And then
and he picked up Mariota.
Mariota. Yeah, and then he dropped Mariota.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Let me go through the other games real quick Before we
Kid's
do,
lost. Can't make up his mind.
before we do talk about Crooked Andy, because he's been in the news recently. Go to week 3, yeah.
Let's look at the matchups.
Chach pulled out a dub against the Trumpeteers behind Jalen Hurts, 33 points, 146-103. Chach, how you feel about your game?
That was good. It's I don't know. Like I expected a W. I got what I wanted. It's just on to the next. Honestly, like it's Andy. There's not much to talk about.
Battle of the two
Also,
hosts, me and Goose.
we can also sorry we can go back. The only thing I'll talk about is like disappointed some of my players ended up leaving that game banged up, but I feel like
Like
some
who?
of them a few of them, Dalvin Cook, Michael Thomas,
Oh,
who else?
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Damian Pierce picked up an injury today, I saw.
Yeah, a bunch of my guys got hurt, missing practice this week, so we'll see how it is. I'm not too worried about it.
Julio Jones looking like Julio Jones. Jones.
Nah, he's
He gonna
practiced. He
start this week?
practiced today, so
Told you, Chachi, his knees, man.
his knees will be fine as long as Tom Brady's throwing him the ball.
I know the 69 has got the good doctors, so
Yeah,
the best in the league.
I'm not too worried about it.
It's 2 banged up Rosses right there between you and the Trumpeteers, that's for sure. Trumpeteers got plenty of problems themselves.
I know my record don't look too banged up, so I can take injuries right now.
That's very true. Battle of between me and Goose, the finals rematch from last year. I pulled out a sneaky dub,
Was it
110-105.
That was a tough matchup, man.
It was a doozy of a game.
Shouldn't have been that close, but thanks to the Chargers, D shit in the bed, leaving Goose an open door to take the dub. But
Shouldn't have been that close because you shouldn't have had CeeDee Lamb, you fucking little bitch.
Yeah, that was a great trade, huh? That was a great trade. He balled out.
Yeah, that was a great trade.
If he had that drop too, if he caught that drop too, would have had even more.
oh man, that was right in his hands.
Yeah, that was right in his hands.
I was heated, pissed off. As Aaron Judge actually coming up to bat. If anything happens, I'll let you know.
Sounds
Turn the
good.
camera.
Goose, anything you want to hear? Anything you want to say about your team?
Anything I'd like to add?
Yeah,
Not really. I had a promising effort from those two right there. Marquise Brown, 28 points. Cordell Patterson, nice 22. But no Mike Evans this week. DeAndre Swift got hurt mid-game. It was tough going into the game. I knew it was going to be a battle and it wouldn't be easy. But
yeah, the Marquise Brown was definitely causing me to sweat Sunday afternoon. Those football games.
one of the biggest takeaways too, you had 7 touchdowns in total for all your players. I only had 2. It's a big factor. I haven't really had much touchdown luck so far this year, but
Yeah, also
things are looking up. Things are looking on the up.
Before we leave this matchup, Mata, how do you feel that Devontae Adams has 43 yards in the last 2 games, least amount out of all the wide receivers on the Raiders?
I think Derek Carr just needs to feed him the ball a lot more and give him better passes because I think the problem is not him. It's Derek Carr just blows, and we'll talk about that later on too.
I love this Derek Carr blows narrative, but he's your starting quarterback.
Yeah, we'll talk about the quarterback situation later on in the episode. The other 2 games, Shug's going 0-3, dropping 144-109 to the Trust Fund boys. Behind Lamar Jackson's 46 points. What a performance. Poor Patriots couldn't handle him. And then another tight game, suffering from success, pulling out a dub against the Quasmanian Devils. It was a tight one, very tight game.
I will say, Shug's definitely played. His team played over expectations. I didn't think they'd do that well, but I mean, that's not saying much because they only scored 109 points. But big game out of Cooper, big game out of Derrick Henry. If he hadn't made that trade,
I don't know, man.
If he hadn't made that trade, it would have been a lot closer.
Yeah.
If he hadn't made that trade, it would have been a lot closer.
Yeah, he might have won.
He left
He
left
would've-
23 on the bench too. 12 from Robert Woods.
How many points
What?
did James Conner have?
Only 7.
That's a good.
I'm guessing
That's-
he would have played either James Conner and CeeDee Lamb.
Whoever has the
Or
most
maybe Gibson,
projected
but-
points is probably who he's gonna play. So
Yeah. Tough. Joe Mixon had a bad game. Stafford didn't play well. DJ Moore, Gerald Everett. But- Oh yeah.
It's kind of scary. Bibby put up 144, and 2 of his guys scored 5 and 6. 2 of his main guys.
Yeah, Bibby's looking good, man. Bibby's looking good. Even Eckler too. I think Eckler's gonna start turning it around. I hit him
Yeah.
up for. I hit him up to inquire about Austin Eckler, and
He wasn't having it.
Nah, he wasn't having it.
Nah, bro, that's a franchise player for the trust fund boys.
Definitely is.
That's
But-
generational talent right there.
Face of the team right there, bro. Face of the team for sure.
Anything on the
Lamar
last
Jackson,
matchup?
though.
Dawn and Quasi, that was a really good game as well.
A lot of
Yeah,
good
it
games.
was.
There was 3 games decided by less than
Yo,
5
Mata,
points.
check the TV. Turn your camera.
oh my God, what did I say? I knew it.
Fuck, I'm behind. You serious?
I knew it.
Check the
knew
camera,
It. What
check
did
the
I
camera.
say?
I'll turn on the TV. I'll
I'm
turn on the
sorry.
TV.
I'm sorry, boys. I need to get up. I'm sorry.
I'll turn on the TV. We're gonna get
Oh
kicked off
my
YouTube for this.
Lord! I knew it. I called it.
Let's hear the call from Michael K. Here. Let me put the call on.
Oh, turn the
Live
camera.
on the pod. Turn it up a little. You might have to get closer, Mata. The resolution's not great. Wow, that one got out of there fast. This was like a line drive. Might have to put the TV louder, Mata, or go closer to it.
Unreal. I'm not even gonna be able to watch it
Why not?
because my TV's not even working.
Yeah, all right.
Man, it's a good thing Mata had the TV on.
My phone's going crazy, dude. Every mad tweets, just man.
Yeah, good looks for spoiling it, boys. I appreciate that.
I didn't spoil it. I said to turn on the TV.
Mata, I told
TV
you
was
before the
on.
podcast it was
I
gonna
I
happen.
said to turn the laptop to the TV
Yeah, because you
So
knew
we
that you knew he had
so
a
we
home
could
run.
so we could watch his at bat.
You bastards.
Congratulations to future Red Sox baseball player Aaron Judge. He'd love to see that. He'd love to see that.
That'd be
Hey.
sick if the Ducks get him.
Real quick, you guys know he was adopted?
All right, change the subject.
Found that out today. Thought that was interesting.
Where is he
But,
from?
No idea. I think
Cali, right?
Yeah, San Francisco, right?
That's why
Yeah, he's from the
Giants-
Bay Area, baby.
That's why the Giants rumors swirling around.
Yeah, it's
Unfortunately,
apparently the that's where the interest comes from.
he'll be fine.
Dawn
Alright,
and
look-
Quasi wanted that game of the week. They could have gotten it, honestly.
Yeah, they were a
It
great.
was a good game.
It was a
I know
great game, honestly.
brushed
Not a
over
lot
that
of high scores this week, I'd say. Not a lot of high scores.
between their game or in general.
In
In
general,
general.
Yeah, it was a shitty week of football.
it was.
Bad week for offense.
Shitty week for fantasy. Good week of football.
You think good week of football?
Some decent games.
That Sunday night game was rough with the 49ers and Broncos.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought for the
And
most
the
part, it
Monday
was
night
pretty
game wasn't
mid-pack.
great either, but yeah. The choices on these primetime games not too keen on them.
No, not really, honestly. I thought the Monday night game was
The
solid, though.
Quasmanian Devils. It wasn't bad.
But the big news this week, boys, in Linguica Bowl has been the blockbuster trade. 2 of the top 5 picks in top 6 picks in Linguica Bowl swapping. The Trumpeneers had to make a move. They're 0-3, and they trade Cooper Kupp, Damian Harris, and Zeke Elliott to the Quasmanian Devils, and getting Jonathan Taylor, Cortland Sutton, and Chase Edmonds. What were your guys' initial thoughts on the trade when it went down?
Did they have to make the trade though? Did he have to make the trade, Andy?
I I don't know. I just thought it was funny that he thought Quasi gave him the best offer.
Do you want to tell your side of the story?
No, honestly, I can. All I gotta say is he did get Jonathan Taylor, which is a great player in return. But it's like when you're 0-3 and you got the best fantasy player on your team, why are you gonna trade him away for a running back? I don't know.
I
Like
think
he's got Kamara, and Kamara's coming back. I think Kamara will be fine. Like he's been playing through injuries, and like he should have just stuck it out with the guys he had because Cup is just so lethal to a team. And I thought he had an all right team built around him. And now he's got Cortland Sutton and Keenan Allen coming off a hamstring injury at 31 years old. Like, I don't know. 0-3 doesn't look too good. I feel like if he loses this week, we all know how he is. He won't care about it. Season's over for him. He'll
He'll be
throw in the
cricket.
white towel.
He'll be cricket for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Well, he's been cricket the whole season, so he'll just be continued cricket. I don't know. Like I hope I want him and Shugs to pull out a dub because I really don't like. I
It's a
don't want
bad
the
look for
whole.
the
I
league.
don't. Yeah, I don't want the like. I know I say the league's trash and all that, and Ribs league's better, which it is. And these two clowns 0-3 right now are just proving it.
That's not fair. That's not fair to them. We got to hear their
Mm.
side of it.
I don't know, man. Like Andy, I understand. Like this week, I think I scored like 5 less points than Dalton or something like that. So yeah, he played against the highest scorer again. But
Yeah, I know. Dalton scored 114.
I scored the
You
most.
scored 2 more than Bibby.
Okay, yeah. So I scored the most. So he scored his whole theory of him playing against the highest scorer, and that's the reason why he's losing is working. And his points again, 4 isn't that bad either. Like he's scoring, but at the end of the day, like Shugs is 0-3, and honestly, like Shugs, if you go look at his scores, it's like 298 he scored 2 and let up like 4 something. Is that what it is? How many points does he let up?
well, you can't control how much. But
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying the points 4 is just it explains the record. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for Shugs' case, yeah.
But Andy has the whole playing against the highest score, so I'll give that to him.
Yeah, I mean, he got JT, and then you get Colin Sutton on top. It's not terrible, but yeah, it's not ideal to lose the best.
I don't know, but he lost the best
football
player. I don't know. Maybe he wants the 2 running backs.
I just don't think that I just don't think Cooper Cup's the reason he's losing games. I think Cooper Cup's by far top 3 player in fantasy. He's guaranteed at least 20 points. I know he only got 14 this weekend, but that's an anomaly. He's gonna get you 20 plus almost every week. And I think Andy's in a position where he has to start taking risks. He says like, "Oh, like who else am I gonna trade? They have no value." But you have to start looking like you have to understand that you're not gonna get value. People know that you're desperate for change. So
Yeah, you gotta take a gamble sometimes.
yeah, he has to take a gamble. Exactly.
Yeah.
Would you not say that's what he did with this trade? Take a gamble or no?
That's
Think he went
throwing in the
backwards?
towel, honestly.
I mean, I guess it is in a sense, but I just don't see why you would get rid of Cooper Cup. That's my main problem with the trade. I get Jonathan Taylor's a good player and all that, but I think a wide receiver gives you more consistent points week in and week out, less of a health risk in general. So that's why I would keep Cooper Cup over Jonathan Taylor overall.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say they give you the most consistent points, but they give you the best chance to win. I'll say that.
Definitely. He's
A
like
top wide receiver gives you the better chance to win in this league.
if I was a Trumpaniers GM, like Kamara's a guy I'd be looking to ship out, or maybe a Keenan Allen. I
Right.
get he loves Herbert and he loves that stack, but that's something you got to be willing to break up to try and improve your team.
Right. I don't.
Even
I don't understand. Sorry to cut you off, but I don't understand why get rid of Cooper Cup after the past few weeks. He said he was the only one he wouldn't trade, and then you have this change of heart. It's almost like a panic. Like, oh, let me get rid of Cooper Cup now. I don't really understand that part.
yeah, that's another thing too that was kind of baffling. I agree with that. He's got guys like Tony Pollard on the bench. Tony Pollard, great fantasy player.
And
You
I
know,
just love the
Brandon Cooks.
fact that he did it with Quasi. Like he's always roasting Quaz, coming at Quaz in the group chat. They got two complete opposite views in a lot of things. I think it spices up the league, honestly. I love it. I know Quasi's loving it.
Yeah,
Ozzy's
I'm not.
like
I'm not
Cooper
loving
Cup.
these trades where
I'm sick,
our
dude.
division
I was
gets
about to
better.
give. I was gonna give him I had a pretty good package, I think.
I
But it
thought
wasn't,
Nunes had the best offer, and from
wasn't anything official.
from Nunes' camp, I heard things from Nunes' camp, not from Nunes himself, but his camp, that he offers some big name players that I don't know.
And
Andy told
do
us
you care
otherwise.
to expound on this news? Share this information with us.
I mean, whatever was said, bro, doesn't matter now. You know what I mean? Fucking a different trade went through, but I thought we were gonna come to agreement on terms of a deal, and we talked, and we decided, maybe not this week, maybe in the future we'll make this deal. But I was under the assumption that like we were gonna get something done, whether it wasn't that day, but in the very near future. And then I wake up the next day, see that trade while I'm at work, and I'm like, damn, bro,
It
dude,
always
like,
happens like that, Nunes.
I know, and like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't care, you know what I mean? Like, I'm only worried about my team, bro. But I was like, oh, dude, I kind of wish I got him, but whatever. Like, I'm gonna ride with my team for right now. I had a really big trade in the works today with another fucking really solid GM in the league, and the trade hasn't gone through. It's a massive trade. That's all I will say. But also, don't be afraid to hit my team up for offers. Everybody's always on the table. It's just certain guys you gotta cough up a little more. There's bias that you have towards certain players, and I'll just admit it. I overvalue certain players because I like them. I think they're very consistent. Like, dude, like you could give me a fair offer for Justin Jefferson because I know what he's worth. He's worth like a top 5, top 10 player, or like a two top 15 players, like whatever you're trying to do, like depth wise. But Michael Pittman, like, I love that dude. I think he's mad consistent, bro. So like, you're gonna have to give me a little bit more than what he's worth. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. If that makes sense.
I'm gonna have to wine and dine you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send
wine
me
and dine you.
offer. I can't refuse,
Yeah.
But
that deal between you and Andy involved Cooper Cup.
I'll tell you guys this much. It was a package around Cup and Jettis.
All right.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask about
Andy's just a
Justin
jive
Jefferson, but-
turkey. That's what it is.
But it didn't go through.
Assuming there were also a few other players involved. That's what.
Yeah, you guys
maybe
know
why-
me, bro. I'm
Maybe
not
that's
the
why-
Andy didn't want to do
guy
it.
to
but-
trade with. I'm not the
That-
easiest guy to trade with. I'd be slacking when I'm like, yo, I'll hit you back for a trade. I'd be fucking slack because I'd be working and doing other shit. So
Yeah, that's why I think what's it
Andy
called?
panicked.
No, and that's why I think it's jive that Quasi offered him the best offer. I'm not saying I offered him the best one, but
I don't think it's a bad deal because Andy's looking at it as he can get 2 starters because he's definitely going to start
Right.
Cortland Sutton every week. He's definitely going to start JT every week. Chase Edmonds, the Miami Dolphins have been looking nasty. As long as Chase Edmonds has the job, he has potential to punch in touchdowns or get dumped or whatever. So I don't think it's a bad trade. Damian Harris, his stock has been going down a little bit. Zeke, he's been trying to get rid of Zeke. So he kind of was looking at it as like, I'm probably not going to start these 2 guys. I'm getting rid of Cooper Cup. and I'm getting 2 guys that I'm going to start, and then a guy that's potential for a flex. That's kind of what you have to do when you're trading a star player like that when you're 0-3. I get what you guys are saying, but like Cooper Kupp's really the only guy that's giving him that boom right now because Herbert's a dog, but he's hurt. You know, Keenan Allen, he's hurt, bro. Alvin Kamara, he's hurt. So we kind of needed a little bit of depth.
All right, but
He needed more ammo.
you also got to put other things.
You got JT too, bro. He
into
can flip
perspective,
JT for
bro.
a great dude, bro. You know,
Yeah,
he
I
can go
understand
flip
that.
to have his team.
But you're not gonna get what you should have got. Like you're not gonna get what you should get for Cooper Kupp that you're gonna get for JT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Also, you all have to look at your future matchups, right? According to Andy, he's playing the hardest team in the league, which is Bibby this week. He's playing the hardest team in the league, which I think is a complete fucking hot take. He just played the hardest team in the league. And I think I thought Goose was on a hot roll too. And Mata's been pulling W's out of his ass, bro. So his losing streak's gonna be coming soon.
So is Sloan.
Yeah,
I haven't really
from
been
slowing
paying.
99 points. I will say that.
Yeah,
His team's
so
nasty.
it's
sick.
just, I just think like he should have. If he really thinks Bibby's the hottest team in the league, why are you gonna trade the hottest player in the league?
Yeah, right before you play him.
And he traded him after he dropped what 14 points.
Yeah, 16.
Where's the logic behind that?
Yeah.
You're talking about not having value in your players. Okay. Like he can't trade these other players. They got no value. Crying wolf that they got no value. And then when the best player in the league drops 14 points, you trade him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Cooper Kupp's value is infinite. I don't think it would ever fall to like it would never waver no matter what. Like he could drop 10 next week and he'll still be one of the best players, the biggest names. So
Yeah,
I don't think
but
that really matters. But
let's move on to the matchups for this coming week. And hopefully let's see if Shugs and Andy can do something, honestly.
Before we get to that, you guys want to talk about the waivers or anything? Any surprising bids? Any pickups? Let me see if I get like a waiver report here or something.
waiver
Nah,
report.
if you scroll all the way up, you might be able to go to just waiver.
I was
Yeah,
upset that you said something to Andy about
transaction.
using his
no.
fab Mata.
What about it?
I was upset that you told him to use his fab because then he got David and Njoku and stole him from me, that little bastard.
I mean, yeah, it's office report. Yeah.
Yeah,
right
and now
here, right
he's
here.
in his lineup. He has 2 starting time.
Oh,
tight ends.
look at this. This tells you the
Tells you.
the bid. How much everybody
Yeah, it
bid for.
tells you
It's
who else bid
always
on it.
$1 more than I bid, bro. It's been true every week. It's $1 more than I had bid. It's happened every week for every player that I missed.
Yeah, but Goose, also, dude, if you want a player, bro,
I know. I should have just.
You
I
have
have
to
a decent
spend
amount
it,
of money.
bro.
No, I'm hip. I don't know. I just didn't think anybody else would get him. I was looking at the teams and I was like, the only other player that could use a tight end is Shug. So I was like, he'll probably do something stupid. That's the way I was looking at it. I didn't think Andy would pick him
Nah,
up.
Shugs has like 3 tight ends on his roster. I think he's probably chilling.
Big bids for Njoku. 1, 2, 3, 4 players bidding for Njoku. He played well. Played well last game.
For what player? Oh, Dalton. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I should have been more, but I was around the right price. But it is what it is.
And by the way,
I really wanted to mess with you, Mata, and bid $20 for Trevor Lawrence, but I didn't have space for him. Well, I thought I wouldn't have a spot for him.
you would have been wild to do that. You have Kyler Murray.
Yeah, but why not throw him on the bench so you can?
that's a great pickup, Mata. By the
All
way,
right,
he
dickhead.
just won me. He just won me a game in Ribs League. I benched Justin Herbert and played Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
and he won me the game.
I'm surprised Andy didn't bench him. Trevor Lawrence. I mean,
come on, man.
Justin Herbert.
Come on, man.
Could be the youngest quarterback in Portugal's team history.
Portugal's, yeah.
By the way, one more thing on waivers. Quasi getting a steal. Isaiah McKenzie for $1.
Yeah, I know. I'm sick.
It's a steal and a half.
I kind of he was a guy I was toting big in the preseason, but I don't know.
Yeah, no.
It's too many mouths to feed on that offense.
Let's talk about
Quasi needs the wide
Yeah.
receivers anyway.
trust
Well,
fund
not
boys.
anymore. Not anymore. He got cut, but before
Yeah.
he needed wide receivers.
He's saying he still needs wide receivers. I tried doing something with him today. He said he still needs
Yeah.
wide receivers. I thought that was.
I tried trading for Fournette, and the kid wants half my team. But it is what it is.
He just wanted a cup.
Yeah.
We can get into
Companies
this.
and trust fund boys here is our first matchup we'll look at.
I find it interesting that Andy has his flex empty.
Yeah, no flex.
Oh
for
wow,
Andy.
he changed it. He had Nanjoku there yesterday.
He had Njoku in his flex.
Yeah, and Goddard at his tight end.
No, it's probably because he just picked them up.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Why would it go?
No, you're right.
Why
you're
would
right,
it go in
Nada,
his
you're
flex?
right. No, that's how it is.
It'll
That's how
fill
it
your
does it.
roster,
I don't know
Oh,
why.
really?
You don't have anybody in
Yeah.
it.
That's how it does it.
I mean, go down, scroll down, please. Big girl. I mean, I think I saw Cooks in before. I don't know. I could be bugging.
I
We'll
wouldn't
see.
mind going for Tony Pollard. I mean,
They
nobody
play Washington.
ever thinks to start Tony Pollard, but I feel like it's not a bad option, especially if you're hurting.
No. Scroll and Bibby's got the full arsenal.
Bibby's got the full arsenal. Let's see.
Nobody
that's
with
what he's
the.
working with.
He doesn't have a single person with a tag either.
No, he's chilling.
Injury designation.
I think Aaron Jones actually missed practice today, or was limited, but
He'll be all right.
yeah.
He's got Kittle back.
Kittle's got till Monday to get Riley, so.
Dick Chubb. He's got good matchups across the board. I think Bibby's gonna pull this one out, even with the new acquisitions from the Trumpineers. I think Bibby will pull this one out.
I agree. I'm big on Bibby's team. I think he's got a good three-headed monster running back. Christian Kirk's developing into a good wide receiver. Until somebody
Potential.
stops Lamar Jackson, I'm going to keep believing in him. And I mean, we'll see how DK does, but that's the one area of weakness I'd say is wide receiver because I'm not a big Thielen guy. I'm not a big Lazard guy. Michael Gallup and DJ Chalk. We'll see what they become, but
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that are like really good at like the flex spot, but it just sucks when you have to kind of pick because all of these guys right here on his bench could give you, besides kind of like Melvin Gordon now, I feel like Javonte got that role, but like, dude, everybody else and DJ Chark now, but like everybody else on that team could definitely give you on that bench could give you like at least 20 points sometimes on a random giving game.
Consistently around 10 to 12.
But consistent. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Kareem Hunt would probably be your best bet if you want to go for consistency. Michael Gallup just has been hurt, and their offense is they're just fucked, bro. The Cowboys just suck per usual. Let's just
really, I think they look good with
big
Cooper
dub.
Rush.
all right.
Cooper Kush.
Who the fuck did they play, bro? They played the fucking.
They got a big dub against the
Giants are
undefeated
2-0.
Giants.
Undefeated.
Yeah, they did.
They beat
bro.
the Bengals.
Bro, the Bengals suck too this year, bro. They're not legit, dude.
I think they're just.
I don't
figuring
know.
out
It's
they
too
got-
early to
work out
say
some
they suck.
kinks. They got to work out some kinks, bro. They definitely got a Super Bowl hangover, bro. I know they added positions to the O line, but dude, Joe Burrow still. I mean, but honestly, if you be watching Red Zone, I've seen like 6 touchdowns get called back that honestly looked like actual touchdowns this year from the Bengals. So I've been getting fucking jived a little bit.
It's
Yeah,
valid.
I feel you on that.
But yeah, Chach, who you
Bengals-
got in this game? I think I know who, but just confirm it.
No, honestly, I'm stuck. I
Yeah,
don't
we gotta
know.
go
I
to the
think
matchup. I forgot.
I think if Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen are fine, like their injuries don't play a factor in them, like affect them playing at all. I think Andy's gonna win. Honestly,
Wow.
I think
Chachi
Andy's
goes with
gonna
his
win.
arch nemesis.
Nunes, who you
Dude,
got?
he can't be my nemesis, bro. He's beat me one time. I just like roasting him. I just like roasting him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be beyond fantasy.
Yeah, of course.
Who's Nunes going with?
Honestly, I might have to go with Andy too, bro. Looking at these matchups, bro, I might have to go with Andy as well.
So the pot is split.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
2-2.
Yeah, I'm looking at the matchups right now, dude. I honestly think I might have to go with Andy. Depending on injuries and shit, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Andy as of right now.
2-2 in a big game for the Trumpeters. Absolutely massive. We'll go over here to the other 0-3 team. Bowling Ball versus Certified Linguica Bowl.
Big bowling ball.
Still a
He's got
question
his
at that
wide
wide
receiver
receiver
too.
2 spot.
Empty. He moved Joe Mixon to the flex, and James Robinson. His
Interesting call
running back
moving.
too.
Interesting call moving the Thursday guy to the flex, which is usually not what you're supposed to do, but
Wide
Bowling ball.
receiver too.
RB University.
Not so much anymore, but who does he have for options on the bench? Jerry Judy, DJ Moore, and Robert Woods. Oh, Chris Godwin maybe. He picked up Greg Dortch too.
hey, it was a good
Sneaky
pickup.
play.
Very good pickup.
Sneaky play.
Who did?
Yeah,
Shugs.
Greg Dortch will do
Yeah.
his thing for another couple weeks. You never know. He might slip
He's
up
solid.
into like that role like that Rondell Moore had last year, where he had like a couple games like where he went off, but like you wouldn't really want to play him because he's kind of like a random role in that
Yeah,
offense.
Yeah.
it's kind of what he's
might
doing
slip
right
into
now.
that role.
It's kind of
Yeah.
what he's
Well, nah,
doing
it's just
right
like right now, it's kind of open, no D Hop and shit, bro. And
yeah, he's kind of playing that Rondell Moore role while he's out.
yeah.
Looking at his bench, dude, I feel like his running back room's he's got the 6 RB1s like he says, but like you gotta get rid of at least one of them. I mean, you have a
To
James
upgrade at
Conner,
wide receiver.
J.K. Dobbins, and Devin Singletary on the bench.
It's like flipping a coin every single week on who's starting.
He's just giving himself headaches, I feel.
Yeah, exactly.
It definitely.
That's why I don't understand why he traded CeeDee Lamb for a running back.
Mata understands.
It's a business.
Then Goose, you're probably gonna be without DeAndre Swift this weekend.
Unfortunately, my second pick. It's tough.
Might not have AJ Dillon either.
No Jamal Williams. Nah, AJ Dillon will be fine.
But hey, you going with Brees Hall, the rookie, this weekend? How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. I feel like I should have given him the nod last week. I wanted to hold out, see how the backfield would shake up, but I'm feeling more confident in how he's doing. We'll see what happens with Zach Wilson, but I trust the talent.
I like this match. It's a good game. I think looking at the matchups, I wanna say Suggs, honestly. Just because I feel like he's got some good matchups. Derrick Henry. I like Amari Cooper against Atlanta a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
You got some pretty good corners over there.
But I'm kind of impressed with the way Brissett's slinging the ball, and he loves Cooper. So I mean,
You going with Shugs?
it's tough. It's tough. I don't know who he's gonna play that wide receiver too. That's my problem.
I'm going Goose.
Judge is like, get out of here.
Starting lineups.
Yeah, I might go Goose too. Honestly, fuck me. Now that I think about it, too,
changing your
James
mind?
Robinson against Philly.
Bro,
I
like
got-
I
I
can't
got
go
Harrison
against.
Butker.
I can't pick Shugs, dude, because he's not gonna make the right decision, and if he does make the right decision, it's just luck.
It's luck.
I don't know how I feel about the tight end play this week, Giesta. Scroll up.
Who do you pick up?
Got
Conklin?
Conklin.
Nah, it's not
Yeah.
bad. He's getting a lot of targets.
Not awful, but
I was planning on getting Njoku, but that didn't work out. So he was my backup plan.
Yeah, I'll change. I'll go with Goose. Nunes, you in agreement?
Nah, go
yeah,
Shugs.
barring a massive game from Derrick Henry, like, and I'm talking like a 45 bomb
40
from
bomb.
Henry. Yeah. And Matt Stafford, I mean, Chachi, do the Rams always get killed by the Niners? Is Shanahan the McVay killer, or am I bugging on
In the
that?
regular season, yeah, we lost in the playoffs, so
Yeah, all right. No. I was just asking. Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
what Stafford's gonna do.
I think the Niners are gonna smack them this week. So
At home,
yeah,
prime time. That's gonna be a dope
At
game.
home.
We're coming off a terrible loss. Jimmy G and his twinkle toes.
Twinkle
So,
toe.
is Brandon Ayuk getting the start this week then?
I don't know. I'm not a coach for the 316 team.
Hey, that's not a tip for me. That's a tip for the listeners in the podcast. Brandon
Nah.
Dude's trying to get a little insight.
I'm just fucking with you, man. I don't give a shit. He's probably not starting on my team. He's just trade bait at this point.
All right, next matchup.
Let's go to the next match. Let's go slow balls for 69ers.
Can I say something?
What's
This is
up?
my toughest opponent.
And this is also going to be the Gaspars Linguica game of the week. Lock in.
Wow.
All right.
Lock it in.
I
I
like,
like
it.
this matchup a lot.
Yeah, it's a fire matchup.
This is a divisional matchup too, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this is a big game. This is a big game.
Damn, 2 weeks in a row I get the Linguica. I feel honored.
3-0. I mean, 3-0. It's kind of the prime time team to watch right now for the neutral fan, wouldn't you say? I mean, he's 3-0.
So Goose, where would you put this game? Is this a Sunday night game, the 425?
This is a Sunday night.
Is a Sunday night
gotta be
football game?
Sunday.
All
On
right,
NBC.
I like that.
Carrie Underwood singing. You're fucking hyped up. It's a Sunday night game for sure.
All right.
Mike Tirico's on the call.
See, Sunday night, but I'm feeling even grander than this, bro.
You feeling grander
Bigger
than
than
Sunday night?
Sunday. I don't know, bro. This is feeling like a big game, bro.
This is
Slow
a-
and
I
patchy,
mean,
bro. We got
you can only be
This is
so
a-
big.
Yeah, it's a conference championship.
not as big as the playoffs, guys. I'm just saying, bro. Like
This is a
feel like,
playoff deciding game.
potential game of the year. Potential game of the year.
Wow. Yeah, if that don't get you hyped up, I don't know what will.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Get hyped up.
Wow.
Question surrounding the running back position. McCaffrey picked up an injury designation today. Dalvin Cook looks like he might not play, but
Yeah,
I'll still give it the game of the week.
definitely
I got
kind of takes a little
options,
steam
baby.
off
I got
Nunes'
options.
hype of the game.
Yeah.
And actually, now that
On
I'm looking
paper,
at
it
the
looks
lineup,
like it. Yeah.
he's got Josh Jacobs in his lineup.
Josh Jacobs
Not
coming
terrible.
for revenge.
Josh Jacobs
Man,
sucks.
man's heated. I traded him.
He sucks, dude.
You don't know. Are you waiting to see if St. Brown and Cook are playing? I'm assuming.
I'm honestly not too worried.
Nah, he's not worried.
Who-
You
I
who
got-
do
playing Madison? If Cook doesn't play, you playing Madison?
I don't know. I think I might have to play Jamal Williams this week over
Oh,
Drake London and start the guys I usually start. And then if Cook plays, I'll play Cook. But if Cook don't play, I'll play Madison. But who knows if Cook's in a limited role, then I play Jamal Williams over Cook and I'll keep London in the flex spot.
all right. Yeah, it's kind of what I figured.
Yeah.
And then Sloan's looking at either Josh Jacobs, Cam Akers, or CH.
They're not bad options. I think Cam Akers starting to turn it around a little bit. I like CEH so far.
Yeah, I'm sick that
You could
all
always
my
go for
games
Chuba
are
Hubbard,
going to be
too.
over at 1.
If CMC's
Oh,
out.
Oh yeah, if CMC
I
doesn't
always-
play as a backup.
I always feel like whenever all my whole team plays at one time, I lose.
How do you-
30.
How do you
What
feel
the
about?
fuck is that?
What's that?
Excuse me. I'm gonna cut you off, Giesta, but scroll down, Ma, to finish your point, Goose.
No, I was just gonna say, how do you feel about 7 rushes from CH and 0 yards rushing?
He catches passes, so he's been getting in the end zone. I feel like I'm just always kind of maybe it's because I've had him before, but I like the way CH plays. I feel like he's a good check down option for Mahomes. That's a tough Tampa Bay defense too, so I
Yeah.
feel like he can get you a solid 10 to 15 points. He's not the type of guy that's ever going to get you like 20 plus.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But if you're in a pickle, I don't think he's a bad stop.
Who you going with, Mata?
Let's go back to the lineup here. I love Sloan's receiver core. He's got really good receivers. Hopefully Debo can ball out for him like he did last year. I remember he played
Yeah,
well
that's
against the
what I
Rams.
mean. Like Debo's gonna ball. Like he owns the Rams. Like Sloan's got great matchups this week. My whole team plays at 1, so
Yeah, I might go Sloan, honestly. Nunes?
Nunes, what do you think?
Honestly, I'm really split on this. I'm really split on this decision, but
They have it 51% 49.
like I'm split on almost every single player. I feel like they could give out either. It could go either way for every player in the starters except Saquon and Jacobs. I think Saquon's out for Jacobs, but I feel like every other player could like I don't know who's gonna score more. Honestly, I don't. I was just
Yeah, that's
bugging
true.
about that fucking game at 9:30. What's up with that?
Oh yeah, it's a game in London.
that's the game in
Oh,
London.
that's the London game this
London
week.
Town.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's the
it's-
Eagles playing in London. Oh shit! You might have to give a little bump
No,
to the
no,
Jag.
no.
Nah, Minnesota, New
No,
Orleans.
Minnesota, yeah.
Oh. I was just hit. I was thinking because the Jags always play there.
Yeah, bro. I got every player playing at 1 o'clock, and if I play a Viking, they play at 9:30, and then I got the Niners, D, and Robbie Gould playing on Monday
9:30
night.
for us, still 1 o'clock for them, right?
It would be
2:30.
2, yeah.
2:30. That's a weird kickoff time. Yeah, but that shit
it
does
has to-
blow Chach where it's all the guys at 1 o'clock.
That still
I
works.
hate that
That's
shit.
the most excruciating fantasy week because you watch all you guys play at 1 and then you're just like it's out of your hands.
Yeah.
Instead of
Nice.
the
It's nice if you get a
bro,
big
it's
lead,
which
but
1 o'clock game, you know?
Like he has freaking Patrick Mahomes playing at 8:20, bro. Like I have to sit there and watch Patrick Mahomes play. Not
He's going
only
up
that,
against a good defense.
I'm gonna have to watch Debo Samuel ball.
We'll see.
Like,
I think
at
Tyreek.
8:15 on Monday.
I think coming on a short week, Tua is banged up. I don't see the Dolphins doing too well on offense. So I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know how
think
feel
I
about
think
that.
I think Dolphins are gonna get smacked tomorrow.
I'm guessing he's gonna pick up a different defense or use a different defense.
Who
Josh Jacobs
knows?
going up against a tough Denver defense,
you
stout.
don't got a defense
I'm
on his
not
bench.
picking up another defense. I know that.
On paper, I give this one to Chach, but there's some things that would kind of like change that decision. There's a lot of like question marks around this game, so it's tough to give a good prediction.
Yeah, if I have to pick, I'd probably give it to Chachi as well because I was looking at it and I think Drake Leonard probably gonna ball out a little hotter than whoever Deontay Johnson. So
Yeah, it might be a lot of points in that game.
yeah, so I'll probably give the edge to Chachi if I have to pick, but I'm close to a split on that one.
Let me refresh this actually. I just updated my lineup. We'll go to the second to last game here. Portuguese team versus Quasmanian.
Otto was
Devils.
just making his lineup.
I just put the highest projections. You know,
No kicker.
no kicker. We'll pick one
Ma-
up on Sunday.
True Mata fashion.
Might be the Lions guy. I like him.
Siebert.
Yeah. Don't go taking him now, Goose.
This is another good one. I could have gave this one the game of the week. Quasi's lineup looks pretty good with Cooper Cup in it.
Not excited to play Cooper Cup this weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now you know how I feel after last week, after a trade was made.
And Travis Kelce. Not excited to play Travis Kelce either.
That's the two best tight ends in fantasy going up against each other. I like that.
That's a colossal matchup right there.
Pretty good matchups across the board, like going head to head. This is gonna be a very close game. Just looking at it at a
I
glance.
disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, I think Mata's probably gonna get fucked up this week, but I might eat my words.
You think he's gonna get worked?
I think he's gonna get fucked up. Dude.
Quasi's yet to score over 130 points.
We made a big trade this week.
Have you scored over 130, Mata?
Yeah, I scored maybe 129, I think, against Chach.
Okay, so both of you. Yeah, one of you guys is due for a big week.
Yeah, I got oh man.
It's tough. I'm gonna give it to Quaz. I'll give this one to Quaz. Quaz bumps
Yeah.
back up to
I'm
2
gonna
and
give
2.
it I'm gonna give it to Eric as well.
Yeah, I got it, of course.
Whole squad going
Sorry,
against
Mata.
me. All right, no problem.
Nunes giving it to Quads too. Across the board.
Yeah, just use it as bait.
It's bulletin board material. It'll go right up on that. It'll be on there Thursday morning.
You can put it as an L on the schedule as well, Mata.
I mean, it's huge that you have Herbert.
Yeah, I'm
To replace
fortunate
David
at Herbert. If
Montgomery.
you can,
Everybody really hyped on Khalil Herbert. You know, he played great last week. Let's see it again.
playing the Giants, I thought the
I think
Cowboys
Khalil
ran pretty well
Herbert's
on
gonna
him.
ball.
You think who?
He's playing the Giants
I
this
think
week.
Khalil
Herbert's
Herbert, yeah.
balling.
Yeah, he's gonna ball.
Yeah, he might ball this week. Yeah, he's playing the
He's
Giants.
gonna ball.
It really depends on how well your
Yeah,
wide
honestly,
receivers do. Your wide receivers will carry you in this.
I'm changing my pick, dude. I'm going Mata.
Mata
Honestly,
can't
I'm
use the
going
material
Mata.
anymore.
I'm looking at the matchups, bro. If he goes with this lineup right here, I honestly think he's smacking Quasi.
Complete
It
180.
could go. It could go
No, dude. I don't think so at all.
that way.
I do, bro. I think Zeke sucks. Curtis Samuel's due for a fucking
All right,
normal
bro.
Curtis Samuel
No,
week.
no, no. Curtis Samuel is gonna light up the fucking Dallas defense, bro. Trayvon Diggs sucks cock, bro. Let's get that out the fucking way, bro. He got those picks last year, but he sucks. He needs besides the
I
point,
think
bro.
Mata has.
Curtis Samuel and CD Lamb are probably gonna cancel out. Devontae Adams and Cooper Kupp, dude, come on, it's fucking Kupp.
I don't
dude.
know. I think the champ just
Derek
got that.
Carr's playing,
I just
bro.
think the champ got that luck, bro. And
Mata's
I
got-
think he's gonna win.
Bro,
Mata's got that lucky charm in him.
Got that dog
Lenny
in me,
scored a
baby.
couple
No,
times
you got
this
that-
week.
You got that leprechaun in you.
He's kind of reminding me of Real
that pot
Madrid
of
this
gold in
season.
you. Yeah, a little bit. Champions
he's
League,
remind-
Real Madrid.
He's reminding me of Champions League Real Madrid right now.
Ian Reed's Florentino Perez.
I'm Florentino Perez. Reed's Ancelotti.
All right.
Reed's the coach.
We got one more matchup, right?
One more matchup. And that is our guest here, Gabriel 316, playing against Suffering from Success.
He's gonna be suffering from Gabriel this week.
That's if he
Suffering
plays,
from
because he's currently
yeah.
questionable.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's his ankle,
Same-
bro.
same
He's
injury?
icing up. He's icing
Same
up,
ankle
bro.
injury.
He's icing up for the weekend, bro.
TJ Hawkinson no practice today, and I don't think Jalen Waddle practiced either, or he was limited.
Nunes, how do you feel about Ramondre Stevenson now that Mac Jones is all fucked up?
Nah, it is what it is, bro. Kind of sucks, but like he's still.
Do you feel
Obviously,
like
I'm pissed that Mac Jones is fucked up. Like that's my team. You know what I mean? I'm more pissed like about like in that sense, like
Yeah.
that like our fucking second year quarterback just. Before, what was it? 2 weeks ago, what back spasms or some shit, and I just fucked up his ankle, bro. Like, dude, this kid's taking more hits. Like he's taken more hits in the past 3 weeks, like 2 out of the 3 weeks, than he has in his whole career. Like game wise, I'm saying like 2.
Yeah.
the most hits like he's been getting fucked up.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
fucking-
it's a big difference when you're playing behind Alabama linemen to when you come play in the NFL. You know what I mean?
Oh, but even I think Nunes is saying even
Patriots are
last year.
fucking. Patriots are fucking Alabama
saying his
University.
rookie year.
Like, we draft him out of those guys. Saban and fucking Bill are fucking boys, dude. But like,
Nah, you guys
Just
are
us,
retirement university, bro. That's what you guys are. bro.
Retirement university.
hey, bro, I don't want to hear it, bro. You guys are fucking choke artists, bro. We're not getting started with this.
All right, let's
We're
talk
not getting-
about the matchup here. Let's talk about
Yeah.
the matchup
Yeah.
here, bro.
Let's
Why
not
is
get
dude
started.
talking the most? Honestly, let's go. Who do we think is gonna win here?
Yes. Sorry.
I'm
Wha-
just I
Miles
just asked
Sanders has-
because I feel like maybe Stevenson will benefit because they kind of have to run the offense through the running backs now. instead
Yeah, I
of
think Stevenson's
making
gonna
Mac
grub
Jones throw
Do
the
you
too.
think they're
I
gonna
think-
benefit from that?
No, I think
fantasy-wise,
Steven.
I
I
mean,
think
the team's not,
Stevenson
but-
is gonna. I think Stevenson's
know.
gonna benefit from it. He's gonna have bum Brian Hoyer throwing him dump passes the whole time.
I don't.
Receivers couldn't get open as it was before, so
I'm a little
Yeah.
skeptical on that. I think
I'm going
you're only
Nunes,
as good as
honestly. My pick's Nunes because J Jet is due for something big. Pittman's due for another big week. Gabe Davis. I think Buffalo is gonna win that game. Like, I don't know. I just think Dalton go up, Mata.
I think the
Why
highest
are you showing me the bench, bro? I don't care about the bench. Show me the line.
I want to see the bench.
I can't
Yeah,
see the
yeah. Like I don't think Tua's gonna play, and if he does play, yeah, no, I just think Miami, the wave's gonna start. Like they can't be riding this wave the whole time. Like they're not going 4-0. They're gonna lose this week. I
You
don't
think
think
the
Waddle's
waves?
gonna play that
I think
good.
Hurricane Ian's gonna hit
Yeah.
them harder than they hit the league.
Yeah, honestly,
They're not gonna ride the wave.
no, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I got Nunes this week. Big
Yeah,
bounce back win.
I think Nunes bounces back this week. I think Javante will have a big game. Hopefully, if Hackett gets his head out of his ass. And
I think looking at Dalton's squad, Josh Allen, think he's gonna grow. I feel like Najee Harris needs to have a big game against the Jets.
yeah,
Even Miles Sanders too. If that's a good game script for him, I could see him stumbling into the end zone. Packers D against New England, you can't go wrong with
yeah,
that.
that's probably one of the best matchups of the week for defense.
And
Why I need
he's got a really solid
Ramondre.
bench too. He's got a really solid bench. Good wide receivers on the bench. You know, he's sitting McLaurin, he's
Kyrie
sitting
McLaurin, yeah.
Olave, he's sitting what's his name, Devontae Smith, who I really like.
Yeah, he's got options at wide receiver flex.
Yeah, Dalton's a good team. We underestimated them this offseason.
And then Nunes,
Yeah,
you know,
I was hating on him.
I
Might
look
be a
at
revenge game for Dalton. Might fucking come back and whoop my ass for talking all that shit.
What were you saying, Mata?
then I look at Nunes' squad like Carson Wentz, like it makes me a little iffy, you know.
Dallas defense sucks, but I would have to switch him out. I don't know.
I don't mind
time
the
decision.
Rams defense against the 49ers.
Might
I think
switch them
that's a
out
solid
as
play.
well.
I look at Nunes' bench, you know, ETN. I still kind of
You have hope for him?
I have hope for him. Yeah, I think eventually he's gonna stop playing better than James Robinson. I'm not buying into the James Robinson hype, but I think this week with these matchups, I think I gotta go for Dalton. Unfortunately, Nunes.
Hey, it's fine. We picked against each other, so it's gonna be some beef in the work truck tomorrow.
Very true. Very true.
Oh yeah. Nunes picked against you too.
It's all right though. Hopefully we're both wrong.
Then I'm gonna get in the work truck Monday morning if my prediction comes through, and he's gonna be like, bro, my team blows. Fuck this.
At the end of the world talk, like Chachi was saying.
You're gonna see a crazy trade. You're gonna see a crazy ass trade on fucking Monday at fucking or Tuesday at fucking
lose?
12:01.
If
Yeah.
you lose at 12:01,
I don't know, man.
Nunes
It
already.
might not be with any of the UGMs, you know. It could be with some other ones, but if
got
we
Nunes.
fall to
I-
1-3,
Nunes is gonna be wheeling and dealing if he loses.
I got Nunes winning.
Mark it down.
Goose, who you got? Break the tie.
I took Nunes.
All right. Yeah, you guys get the matchups on the side here. Any locks?
Oh yeah, my lock this week. I think the Chargers are gonna suck. I think they got too many injuries, and I'm going with the Texans.
The Texans
And
again.
and for all
The Texans You took the Texans last week, right?
yeah, they lost, but I also took the Jaguars last week, and they won. And they were the biggest
really
upset last week.
Yeah,
was
they
a
won
really
by
good
a
pick.
lot.
So I'm gonna go Niners. I think they're a good upset team to pick. I think they're gonna have money line odds. So I'd go definitely the Niners. I like and the Lions. The Lions and the Lions and 49ers and the Texans. Those are my 3 locks this week.
Do you like the Lions without DeAndre Swift and Amon-Ra St. Brown and maybe TJ Hawkinson?
Oh man, now that you're bringing that up, all 3 of them. I'll change it to the Falcons over the Browns.
All right, I like that one. Upset.
Yep.
I got a few. I'll do one for each and a couple props. For the game, for another big spread, I'm riding with him again. I like the Bengals to cover the spread against the Dolphins -4.
Yeah, I like that too.
I think that's a lock. Yeah, riding with them again. For point total, I like the over in the Seahawks Lions game if the Lions are healthy. I think that goes over 48 points. A lot of scoring in that game. Defenses both suck. And then player props. I got a couple spicy props I was able to find on the Tiverton's Finest sports bet. I like Devin Singletary over 13.5 yards. I feel like that's a given receiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. And then I also like Michael Pittman over in receiving yards at 63.5. That's a Nunes guy right there.
You mean 6,300?
6,300? Maybe.
Nah,
I know you're hoping for it.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, he's a bucket.
And then also another one of Nunes' guy is Javonte Williams rushing yards over 51.5 yards. I think that's another lock right there. So, a couple player props.
I like that. I like that. Nunes, any locks?
I think you could look at Leonard Fournette for over 1.5 touchdowns. I don't know if you're gonna do if they do an anytime touchdown, if it could be rushing or receiving, but Leonard Fournette over 1.5 touchdowns for sure.
I like that.
Devontae Smith. I don't know what the prop is, but take the under on Devontae Smith receiving this week.
Ooh.
News.
Devontae Smith receiving this week. And give Brandon Ayuk the over. I'm not saying I'm going to start him, but Brandon Ayuk the over this week on receiving yards. Actually, yeah, receiving yards. I don't know what his thing is for receptions, but yeah, I was going to say for receptions. I was going to say take him on receptions too. I'm not sure what it is.
But you might not start him?
I'm not.
Oh. Any locks for the games this week, News?
I hate to fucking go against my boy Brady, bro, and they usually fucking have. He usually does against Patrick Mahomes really well, but his team's like fucked up and they look like shit. But it could be a bounce back game. I'll probably take the Chiefs, bro. Monty, you want to scroll up a little bit for me? I'll probably take the Chiefs as a lock. And upset of the week, maybe the Jaguars. Maybe the Jaguars for me. Or
Yeah. Breaking up a little, Nunes. Breaking up a little, Nunes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's all folded.
Nunes in the Matrix.
Yeah. Well, he's getting that shit sorted. My lock of the week will be the Pats covering the spread this week.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
10.5, cover it.
10.5. That's what it's at. 10.5.
10.5, yeah, they'll cover it. They'll lose I can see them losing 24-14.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh
Make it
yeah,
nice.
yeah, that's true. Your boy Rogers going to. Well, you still think he's gonna win, but
Yeah, he'll win, but they'll cover the spread. All right, boys. See you next week.
that
Nunes, thanks for
concludes
joining the pod.
episode 2, season 2.
We lost Chachi. We'll
One
find
and
him.
only, Mr. Nuno. First episode on the pod. It was a great one. Thanks for joining us, Nunes.
Hopefully, I'll be back in the future, boys.
Quinn makes an appearance.
All right, we'll end it on that, boys. Later.